The bleeding has finally stopped in New Orleans. Put your paper bags away for the time being. The Saints have ended an 8-game losing streak that dated back to last year. Kellen Moore has gotten his first win as the NFL head coach, with the Saints beating the Giants in New Orleans 26-14. The story of this game came down to turnovers. Jackson Dart and the New York Giants came out red hot, with Dart throwing 2 touchdowns on their first 2 possessions. It looked like Jackson Dart was going to be putting his name in the hat for Offensive Rookie of the Year. All this came to an abrupt end with 1 minute left in the second quarter. With the score 14-13 in favor of the Giants, Darius Slayton fumbled the ball with 1 minute left in the half, and the avalanche began. The Giants proceeded to turn the ball over on 5 consecutive possessions, including a scatterable fumble that was recovered by the Saints and returned for a touchdown. Spencer Rattler had a very solid game for the Saints, going 21 for 31, 225 passing yards, and 1 passing touchdown. Big game from wide receiver Rashid Shaheed with 114 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Now that the Saints have finally won, can they turn this season around? Hell no, and if you believe that, you're part of the problem. The New Orleans Saints are one of the worst teams in the NFL. Unfortunately, today they were playing another one of the worst teams in the NFL, and a rookie quarterback playing his first road game. The Saints, without a doubt, are probably going to have one of the top 3 picks in the NFL draft, and I was hoping they're going to be able to use that pick to draft our franchise quarterback. But these analysts lied before the beginning of the season about these college quarterbacks. They said this year's quarterbacks are going to be so much better than the weak group of quarterbacks in the Cam Ward draft. A lot of detective shows that was a lie because these quarterbacks don't look like nothing. Nussmeier, Manning, and all the other ones have not even come close to living up to their early billing. To be honest, we might be stuck with Shuck and Rattler. Through 5 games, Rattler has been just okay. He's essentially a game manager. He's done a great job of not turning the ball over. Through the 5 games he started, he only has 1 interception. The truth is the Saints need much more than a game manager at this point. They need a quarterback talented enough to elevate this roster. And scoring 13 points in week 1, 13 points in week 2, 21 points in week 3, and 19 points in week 4 ain't gonna get it done. The Saints got 5 turnovers and he couldn't lead them to a single touchdown after that. Nothing but field goal attempts. The Saints kicked 6 field goals today. The Saints got a lot more losing on the way. They will not face another team this year that turns the ball over 5 consecutive times. Next week, the Saints will have the Patriots at home. I feel like that's a maybe. For the Giants, Jackson Dart went 26 of 40, 202 passing yards with 2 passing touchdowns. He was also effective with his legs with 7 rushes and 55 yards. But to go with those pretty decent stats, he hurt his team significantly with 3 turnovers. The Giants are in the same boat as the Saints. They're on their way to getting a top 5 pick in the NFL draft. Jackson Dart was absolutely incredible in the preseason, but now he's actually playing against first-string NFL players and it hasn't looked nearly as good. I do feel bad for him because he had the opportunity to do big things with the team's best player, Malik Labors. But unfortunately, there's no more receivers going to be gone for the rest of the year with a torn ACL. I think there's going to be a lot more games like this game against the Saints. Jackson Dart, just do your best to try not to lose your confidence. Because this schedule is brutal. On a short week, y'all going to have a pissed-off Philadelphia team that just suffered its first loss of the season, followed by going to the Broncos, who just beat Philadelphia, and then Philadelphia again. And then y'all have the current 4-1 San Francisco 49ers. Chances are y'all got 4 losses on the way. Dart, just do what you can to prepare yourself for a new head coach and offensive play caller next year. This is a quick sports reaction from he who knows nothing, smartest man in the world. Later.